Hello, Twitch chat, YouTube, Vintage Night. It's Wednesday. I've got a nice spicy meatball in front of me here that not only is spicy, but also won the Vintage Challenge on Saturday. You'll know and recognize this deck because they beat us. On stream, we were one of the victims as they went on their way to winning the entire thing. It's Goblins. And this is a deck we have played on stream in the past. I think I've played it on stream twice. You can check out those VODs. One's from August of last year, and one is from a little earlier than that. But Goblins has been a on and off vintage combo deck since the printing of Snoop. Basically, the deck is entirely built around the one card combo of Goblin Recruiter. So if you have just a Goblin Recruiter, what you can do is play your Goblin Recruiter and stack your deck with Snoop, Torch Courier, Kiki Jiki. And so what happens is you play a Snoop, and then, you play a Snoop, and then you cast your Torch Courier, and you give your Snoop haste, and then your Snoop has the ability of Kiki Jiki, and you make infinite Snoops, and then the very last Snoop copies your Recruiter, and your Recruiter puts either a Sling Gang or a Mog Fanatic on the top of your library, and you twin them. You throw a bunch of shit at them. So, it is actually quite a compact and powerful combo deck in Vintage, and it operates on an axis that is typically understocked. What is the word I'm looking for? People don't have the right spells to interact, because if you want to beat decks like Doomsday and Paradoxical Outcome, and you want to beat the combo decks of the format, the way you typically beat those decks is by playing 4 Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm does not stop this combo, as this combo is almost entirely, or is entirely, creatures. And so the way you stop this combo is you kill the Snoop. You swords it, you bolt it. You needle it, can be kind of annoying with the main deck Saga players, but I actually think it's Goblins could be at a decent point in the metagame. And back when we played this deck before, we were very impressed by the power level of the deck, but you have some weaknesses. One, you're playing mono red, so you don't have Force of Will. You're playing mono red, so you don't have Force of Vigor. So you are kind of all in on comboing and hoping you combo before your opponent, and sometimes you might be slower. If your opponent plays turn 1 Tinker and you play turn 1 Recruiter, like you're too slow. But this deck operates similar to Doomsday, but on a different axis in creature combo. What does this deck do differently that got a challenge victory? If you're looking at my old list, and by my old list, I mean the Goblins list that was played back when I was trying this last time, there are very few Goblins pilots, so this is somebody's list that I took and tweaked. The difference between this list and the list we will play tonight is the challenge winning list is not splashing black for Vampiric, Demonic, Munitions Expert, Sling Gang. It is instead playing mono red with Ancient Tombs and 4 Human Wizard Magus of the Moon. Magus of the Moon probably at an all-time best metagame call, with it hitting both is not the right word here, but all of Bazaar, Workshop, and Saga. And now Saga is covering blue decks. So you actually are hitting a large percentage of the metagame by turning non-basic lands into mountains. So this is the big change. The big change is 3 Ancient Tombs, 4 Magus of the Moon. Some other changes, there's the newly released Twin Shot Sniper. The challenge winning list, you can find it here, had 2 Twin Shot Snipers. So that's a pretty powerful card. Uncounterable, kill your something, usually. Something that matters. 2 damage, kill your Deathrite Shaman, kill your something. Definitely a strong card. I haven't made many changes from the challenge winning list. The challenge winning list accidentally had 61 cards. So not only did it win the challenge, it won the challenge with 61 cards. Crazy. But I am going to try to, instead of playing 2 Sling Gang, I'm going to split up my Sling Gang and have a Mog Fanatic as well. And then I'm only playing 1 Sniper. And I think besides that, I did a small tweaking in the mana base so that I would have a better fetch split to fetch my Badlands if I needed it. I played some different sideboard cards. I think I have like a 4th Leyline. I added a Pulverize and a Trash Master. But for the most part, it's the same idea. It's a combo Goblins list with 4 main deck Magus. We're going to run it through a league tonight and see how it goes. I'll see you on the other side. Boom. Let's go. Goblins time. Chat has asked me multiple questions since we started this about why do you have a 1 spirit guide? Why do you have XYZ? I don't know. It's not my deck. But the guy's on Twitter. You could ask him. Or they're on Twitter. Not sure. Anyways. What do we got? Not the best hand. Not the best hand. You don't really want to draw any Geeky Jiki. And especially you don't want to draw 2 Geeky Jiki. And it's not the worst thing ever, but it's definitely bad. So we're doing a mulligan this hand. Our opponent is historically liked to play colorful prison shops, but they do have a range. We have gotten burgied by them before. So I'm just going to put this back and find something that's more reasonable. Somehow this is like not more reasonable, but it at least has like Ancient Tomb Thorn into Goblin, Matron, Recruiter. It's a slow hand. It is a slow hand. This is not a good hand. I might put this hand back. Oh, this hand's just not good. It's so slow. And we have the power of the London Mulligan, you know? So, like, we have 2.5 combo pieces in our hand. I don't know. I think we can do better. Like, any hand that's red card Chrome Mox Goblin Recruiter is, like, better than this, right? So, let's just mulligan again. All right, well, this hand has some issues in that it has low mana, but it has all the other things. So I'm going to keep a Snoop, a Recruiter, a Lackey, and an extra mana. And see what we got. There is something to note that I actually think the Lackey plan has gotten a lot worse since the last time we played this deck, mostly because there's a lot of creatures in Vintage right now. A lot of Deathrite Shamans, a lot of Foundry Inspectors. I mean, not a lot of Foundry Inspectors, but a lot of creatures to block. So the Lackey plan has definitely gotten worse. The good news is, if we draw a land, we might not even care about the Lackey plan. We could just go Mountain Simian Spirit Guide Snoop, untap Recruiter for Kiki Jiki. So, yeah. I actually think... So my opponent can only stop this with a Needle. Don't ask me why no XYZ. It's because I didn't make the deck. Can't do this. All right, so I'm going to go red and Chrome Mox, pitching my Lackey, and I'm going to play a Snoop. Nice, I even hit a land drop for next turn. Well, the Lackey plan is a nice, like, sidestep plan. I really enjoy Lackey into Muxus, but yeah, it's definitely gotten worse. So if my opponent doesn't Needle this Snoop or, like, Walking Ballista it, we do win on the next turn. So what we're going to do is play Cavern, play Recruiter, put Torch Courier, Kiki Jiki, play Torch Courier. We don't even need Torch Courier. We just go Recruiter, Kiki Jiki. And we just Kiki Jiki until then we hit the Recruiter and we kill our opponent. Also uncounterable for whatever that helps. Also, if they play like Strip Mine and Sphere, I think we still are win because we have 1, 2, 3 mana. Kind of nuts. We actually cover pretty much everything except for getting needled. You don't need a Skirk Prospector at all. But I don't know. Maybe that I always forget to do Skirk Prospector in certain situations. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm sure YouTube comments will eat it up when I miss something. But okay. So my opponent is, unless they have a needle at the end of this, I just don't care. I think this deck's quite good, Raphael. I think this deck is like severely underplayed. Nope. Not that that would do anything anyways. It's just not a common deck. All right, so my opponent is dead. I don't even have to build anything into it. I can just go, I can even play that for fun. All right, I just do this. I do Goblin. I play this. Oh, wait, it gets countered. I don't care. I did this the wrong order. I wanted to Goblin off that, but I forgot. I just put Kiki Jiki on top. Done. Yeah. All right, now I make a million Snoops. And then I kill my opponent. Also pretty easy to make Snoops, which is nice. Sorry, I'm sorry I misclicked the free Skirk Prospector. No, I literally kill them this turn. That's the combo. I make 20 goblins. And then I go recruiter again. This is in Doomsday. It's very simple. All right, so now I do recruiter. And then I put the Sling Gang on top. Now I start sacking some goblins. Do I have to yes every time? I can just click a different one, right? Here we go. And then I started throwing some goblins. So yes. My opponent is very dead. So yeah, I mean, turn 2 kill with, you know, uncounterable and really just a good time. And there you have it. Vintage Goblins. Yeah, it's a pretty quick combo. It's really nice that it's easy to make Snoops. So yeah, deck sweep. All right, so my opponent's on Shops. I put in some extra tech for the Shops matchup, especially the aggro Shops matchup. We got a big purple elephant, one of my favorites. I've got some Furies. I've got a Trash Master. I've got a Null Rod. I've got a Crater Maker, and I've got a Needle. I have no idea how I'm fitting this in my deck. I think I can just take out like 4 Lackeys, 2 Muxus, a Thorn, a Mental Misstep, a Probe. That's too many cards. So definitely Thorn, Misstep, Probe. Maybe we keep in a Muxus and a Lackey in case we want to tutor them. Seems reasonable to me. Send it. Could technically bring in Mindbreak Trap on the draw. Don't really feel like that's the way we're supposed to win, though. Well, Lackey is just a super powerful card. And it helps you in some matchups. So I don't think it's a huge deal. Like, you're not all in on a Lackey plan. Lackey's a plan B. And I think it's fine. And you can just board it out if it's bad. Like, Lackey turn 1, uncountable Lackey turn 1 into Muxus is still a game-winning play. So I'm really happy that the first game of this this video is going to be just a turn 2 kill, and that will help us show off the deck. I mean, this hand's sick too. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, you also have like Fury post board. There's some other things. I mean, this deck doesn't play the Munitions Expert, which I liked, but I was pretty happy with Munitions Expert when I tested it. But I think that the idea of cutting the Black Tutors and playing Magus of the Moon makes sense in my head, so I'm interested to see how it plays out. This hand definitely wants more mana, but this Simian Spirit Guide's been nice. Workshop. All right. Well, we're definitely gonna need more mana, but the Simian Spirit Guide works pretty well. We do have like Ancient Tombs and you know, fun cards. This is the fabled Mishra's Workshop draw, yeah. That card doesn't do very much. All right, do need to hit a land drop off the top here. An Ancient Tomb it's bad. If I can hit an Ancient Tomb and just play Magus, I guess Magus costs 4. I could play Magus. All right, I mean, I'll take that though. I will absolutely take that. So what do we want to do? Because this Magus costs 4, which is unfortunate. Nothing really to Null Rod. I don't think we want a Recruiter because we don't want to stack our deck with Goblins. We're now able to get Wastelanded. Don't think we actually can play any of our cards here. I guess theoretically I could put the Skirk Prospector in play because it represents a mana, but I have a Simian Spirit Guide. Oh my, Slasher, you are 0 for 2 tonight. 0 for 2 tonight. This is impressive. Just because you have a sword doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. Oh, a City of Traders. Oh, that means it's probably... Oh my, okay. This is actually really annoying, because normally, if my opponent plays Trinisphere, I don't give a shit about spheres, but because I'm trying to play a 3-drop, I do. And my opponent actually hit City of Traders, which is going to make their Saga double construct. So... This is bad. This is pretty bad. I probably need to drop, I don't even know, an Ancient Tomb immediately. Probably need to draw an Ancient Tomb immediately. No. See, I think we're going to die. That's a good draw. If you had to keep a shop's draw, I recommend keeping this one. Doesn't matter. I think if I don't draw a purple elephant next turn, I can't win. So, oh, I have to fetch too, or I get needled. Bring in Lackey on the play? No, I think it's garbage. My opponent is an aggro shops deck. They just drew the, you know, the core shops pieces. My opponent is playing like Foundry Inspectors and Nettle Cysts and stuff. Lackeys are just unplayable in this matchup. It just happens my opponent drew like restricted combination plus the 4 of that's in all shops decks plus the Saga card. How about we don't? Ban. Is that a Worm Coil? Sheesh. That is not really the avenue you want to fight goblins on, but... Alright. Well, I needed to draw Pulverize, and even then I would have to beat a Worm Coil post. I could probably beat the Worm Coil post Pulverize. Oh wait, no, I don't even have double Mountain. Never mind. There was no shot. There was 0%er. Yeah, nothing gets better, so I'm just gonna resubmit. Actually, don't not need Needle because they don't actually... Needling Saga is still pretty decent, I guess. I don't think I needed it, though. Maybe I'll bring a second Lackey back in. I didn't realize it. I didn't know if they were on Null Rod shops or not, but I think they are. Well, maybe they don't want Null Rod then. But, I mean, they still have Nettlesys. It's hard to say which version of aggro shops they're on. It's possible the needle's better than the null rod. I guess. What a weird hand. Such a bad hand at doing anything. Like, am I holding this Torch Courier? I think I just want to find a better combo hand. Fuck, does this count as a better combo hand? I guess it does. No, I don't care about Lackey Muxus. I'll look at trying to combo. So if I play turn 1 Mountains Prospector, and then I can play this. I think this hand's bad. Doesn't have enough mana. Doesn't have a recruiter. I think this hand's just bad. I don't care. Stop. I don't care about Lackey. I don't care about Lackey. If we happen to have a Lackey, we happen to have a Lackey. If not, all right. Well, I'm gonna keep this hand, and we're gonna have to hope we draw lands, I think. I have all the combo pieces. I just don't have enough lands. And I have multiple parts. Fuck me, dude. All right, well. Shops is the best deck in the format. What can I say? Traxos. I love it. I need to hit another. If I hit another land, I'm very lucky, and it's also very good for me. Holy shit, I'm so lucky. Okay. We just want to play. Can't pulverize. Do we want to play Snoop or do we want to play Recruiter? I think we just want to play Snoop. Okay. It's not exactly a good card to be drawing, but it's not a bad card either. So that actually works. Wonder if they'll hit the Ancient Tomb. I don't need Courier. I just win the game if I can cast Recruiter. Oh, no. No, not Revoker. Okay. I can't pulverize because I don't have 2 mountains. We have to pay 3 for Fury, and they're gonna... It's funny. I'm gonna cast the Fanatic because it's gonna get us closer to drawing Mountain. We're also gonna run out of life total, which isn't bad. I don't think I can do much about it though. A little late for that one. This is not gonna work. I should have just played Recruiter. No, yeah, I should have played Recruiter and blocked. I guess I can play... Yeah, I should have... Well, then I wouldn't have had the Recruiter and played a combo with. Yeah, I think we're just gonna die. I needed to draw Mountain off the top so I can Pulverize, I think. I can't activate my Ancient Tombs after I get hit here. So... What I'm gonna have to do is... Oh, do I die? I was gonna say like triple block. I was gonna say block. I just die. What? No. I shoot this and I go to 1. And I have to hope they just have no artifacts left in their hand. That's such so. This is wow. Okay. Traxos has trample. I'm not dead. I'm just dead. Okay. You did the math wrong. Wow, this was a very unfortunate game because we were pretty close at all points. I definitely misplayed there. I wasn't supposed to play the Mog Fanatic. I was supposed to play... No, I was supposed to play the Recruiter and then play Fury on the next turn. So what I figured is I want to use the Mog Fanatic to get closer to a mountain so I could cast Pulverize, but I just could not get through this stupid Traxos. Yeah, I mean, if they just have all lands in their hand, I guess I can live for a little longer. And I need to hit like mountain, but yeah, well, for those taking notes at home, Mishra's Workshop Trinisphere on turn 1 is good. Highly recommend it. Damn, that sucks. I even had Pulverize, but so like I know that we have Caverns and Ancient Tombs, so Pulverize gets worse. But we also have Magus of the Moon, so I thought Pulverize would be more playable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Pulverize is just uncastable in this deck. All right, we have found an opponent. It is the master, Brian Kelly, playing probably Luris, Pio, Standstill, Reality Chip, Stoneforge, Cathar Commando, Urza's Saga, Library of Alexandria, Brian Kelly deck, you know? A typical deck. I'm going to mulligan my hand with no mana. Why are these hands so bad? I don't think I can keep this hand. Like, Brian plays a lot of counters and things, and I just think this is asking for trouble. This is better. It's not much better, but I'm just going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of this. No, I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get wastelanded if I do that. All right, I'll just die to Saga. I accept. Okay. I can't wait for this to get Swords to Plowshared. Gonna hold Ruby. The good news is my Lackey, if it doesn't die, will hit my... Why is there an Ipnu Rivulet on the other side of the battlefield? What is happening? Man, playing against Brian is a rush. What is there? What is Ipnu Rivulet doing? Just Doomsday tech? Ah! Malevolent Hermit. Can we kill them here? We can set up a kill for next turn. So I'm gonna go uncounterable Crater Maker, kill the Hermit, put in a Recruiter off of Lackey. They're gonna force my Ruby. God, Brian's so smart. Okay. I guess we can just twin shot sniper it. Oh no, we're gonna get our recruiter pile. We have to have a Kiki Jiki at 2nd and 9th or 5th or 6th or something. All right. So I'm gonna discard this and kill this Hermit. All right, I have to make sure this pile is big brain. I need to be able to beat the Ipnu Rivulet activation. They only have 2 cards left in their hand because we got Force of Will and Flusterstorm out. All right. Can Justin perform the pile? All right, so I'm going to put this Recruiter into play. So what we need to do... No, because we don't have double Torch Courier. So if we make the first cards Snoop, Torch Courier, Kiki Jiki, and then we put hold on. So we do Snoop, Torch Courier, Kiki Jiki, and then we need to put some Skirk Prospectors in there. Oh, but yeah, you're right. If he just waits until we start combo, yeah, but as long as I put another Kiki Jiki 4 down, we're fine. So Snoop, Torch Courier, Kiki Jiki, and then Prospector. Well, he doesn't know what order we're putting these in. Oh, we could just put a Muxus on top. I don't know. It's too hard. Yes. Okay, I am gonna do that. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put Muxus on top. And then I'm going to put Snoop, Courier, Kiki Jiki. And if he activates right away, I'm going to put a Snoop on top. And if he activates after I draw, it's too hard. I can't cover all of the activations because I only have 1 Torch Courier. So the best I can do is make sure that I put another Kiki Jiki 4 down from the first Kiki Jiki. So Muxus, 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, and a 4th Kiki Jiki, and then a Kiki Jiki. I don't know. This seems close enough to me. I'm trying to cover for all the places where he can activate. Which one goes first? Should the top of your library, the first card will be the last card drawn. Okay, so I want a Kiki Jiki. And then a Snoop. And then Skirk. Skirk. I fucked up. I needed one more card. And I should have put a second. I should have put a recruiter somewhere in here as well. All right, whatever. I messed up. All right, this. 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 He'll know Muxus is the first card we draw, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, well, I didn't expect to have to play around Ipnu Rivulet. Nowhere did I have to did I have to play around Ipu Rivulet. Yes, I should have put a recruiter. I should have put two recruiters in mine. I should have put a recruiter before and after the second Kiki Jiki. I definitely did not optimize that pile. So what I was trying to do was make it so no matter where he used Ipu Rivulet, it was still good for me. So the first thing I draw is a Muxus. So I have Lackey Muxus. Oh, wait, he can just block. Well, then he can't activate Rivulet. So no, I'm screwed. No, I screwed myself over here. No, I screwed up. I screwed up big time. Because he doesn't have to activate Rivulet. He can just disturb. He can just disturb. Oh, no. No. I wanted Muxus so that I had a Lackey. Because if he holds up Rivulet, then Muxus Lackey wins. Oh. Yeah, I guess we can also needle this. Oh, this is so good for me. He's gonna needle Snoop, but I have Muxus Lackey. I could be bluffing them. Oh, we got him. I'm my next level brain plan here. I leveled him. I absolutely leveled him. Now he's gonna Wrath of God me, but like I leveled him. Wait, what? What is this? Do you have swords? No, it's he's got Ambush Viper. Okay. This is bad. All right. I don't know where we go from here. No. I think we still are winning. I'm pretty sure we're still winning. I have a Goblin Crater Maker that kills Needle. Though the problem is I don't have enough mana, so I can't Torch Courier or anything, but I think we can still win this game. I do think I'm going to lose both my Kiki Jikis to an Ipnu Rivulet, though. So, that's not good. I feel like this Muxus plan was big brain, but also got completely wrecked. I don't think we can make the Muxus plan when they have a Hermit, though. So that was poor. I think the Muxus idea was poor. Also, this pile was poor. We needed to have a recruiter. I think we also needed one more goblin between Kiki Jikis. All right. The good news is, what if they have another, like a hull? They can't have a hull breaker because of Luris. All right. I'm going to attack, and I'm just going to play a new Snoop, but I can't make anything haste because I don't have any mana. But that's okay because next turn. Wait, did I do it correctly? Skirk, Snoop. I know. I think I did it correctly actually. So next turn, if I crater the Needle, I can start snooping, and I think we win. But honestly, I don't know. If I did it correctly, we should have a Snoop and 2 prospectors between Kiki Jikis, which is the correct number, actually. That actually is the correct number, right? Maybe I didn't screw up. Wait, maybe I am actually a genius. Am I a genius? Yeah. I'm a genius. I had Ipnu Rivulet beat. Wow. Maybe I'm good at Magic. I don't know about accidentally getting it right. I actually might have just made the perfect pile. I think I made the perfect pile because it covered every conceivable avenue, even the ones I didn't conceive. I had the Muxus A plan with a Kiki B plan and a Kiki C plan in case we got rivuleted. I don't think it was an accident. I mean, it did exactly what I thought it would do. I just didn't think it would work. I like how once you get enough, it just sits on the end here and you can just keep clicking. But you gotta click at a good cadence though, or it gets mad. All right. I'm not even gonna. You use your last Snoop to make a copy of the recruiter. Ipnu Rivulet got nothing on me. I beat a Rivulet and a Needle in that game. Main deck Needle. That was kind of wild. And an Ambush Viper. All right, I don't know if we should make... All right, we need to pull up a Brian Kelly list here. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. Nice copy pasta, very nice. Hold on, we gotta go find a Brian Kelly list. This deck is fun, and that's my favorite part about the deck, is I think the deck is actually super enjoyable to play. And it's strong, which just helps. Yeah, Doomsday sounds pretty bad. Oh my god, how many creatures is he playing? 3 Judges Familiar, 2 Cathar Commando, 3 Hermit, 1 Snap, 1 Stoneforge, 1 Reality Chip, 2 Tithe Taker. All right, I'm off the Lackey plan. I'm off the Lackey plan. You kind of can race Doomsday, but not really. All right, I'm going to bring in Furies and Red Elemental Blasts and Crater Maker. This is a matchup where I would want another twin shot sniper for sure. Yeah, it's a BPK list, so it is a little bit on the outer edge of sanity. I'm gonna take out one on Chrome Mox because I feel like it's gonna be a grindy game. Maybe that's crazy. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but that's the thing is like Tinker decks and Doomsday decks do kill on turn 1 a reasonable amount of the time. This hand's sweet. Yeah. Like but you wouldn't say it's a good matchup for Goblins, right? Like if you do have Cavern Mox Recruiter, it's very good. I agree. I think it's just a bunch of creatures for Lurrus. It's a very interesting deck. It's a only. Take a look. See what I got. I think what it is the Goblins deck is just better than what people expect. Like Recruiter is legitimately a broken Magic card. Though I guess it wasn't super broken until they made Snoop combo, because I really do think the Snoop combo is the reason this deck is actually good. Because every other thing you can do with Recruiter is like pretty medium. But like it's really that the Snoop combo is very reasonable. And it's very redundant. Like you can do like things where you just like put another recruiter underneath your Kiki Jiki, and I probably am supposed to be doing that. I'm sure I'm gonna get yelled at in the comments of the video. Like I always knew what the fuck is this? Oh my god, they're getting reality chip. Skull clamp. Man, I want to live in Brian's world. We should just play uncounterable recruiter on turn 1, right? Skirk and backup recruiter. Yeah, those are the two things. I lost my train of thought. The two things that I don't do out of muscle memory, but I'm supposed to do are a lot of times you can put a Skirk prospector in the pile, and you can put a recruiter at the end of the pile to cover for cases where something goes wrong. I keep forgetting how Skirk fits into the pile. You have to have extra mana, I guess, and there has to not be counter. I don't know. I can't remember how Skirk fits into the free pile, but we'll figure it out eventually, I'm assuming. All right, so if my opponent doesn't have an island, so I can't get dazed. So let's see if they counter Ruby. Because they know I have Cavern. They don't counter Ruby. I think I'm just supposed to play Recruiter and threaten turn 2, right? Seems good to me. So what am I going to do with this one? I'm just going to go Snoop Kiki. Or do I want to put more things? Thornton might not even be good against my opponent's deck. You see how many creatures were in it? So like here, I can go Snoop Kiki, but should I put like another recruiter underneath the Kiki and a... Is this the one where I should put the Skirk thing? Oh yeah, I need the Torch Courier. You're right. Snoop, Torch Courier. Yeah, Snoop, Torch Courier. I don't actually have enough caverns to play Prospector. But I don't need them. No, I do because I don't have enough mana. Okay, so I'm not putting Prospector in my pile. Kiki and another recruiter. I don't think you can put Skirk in this pile. So the first card click will be the last card drawn. Recruiter, Kiki, Torch, Snoop. Go. Because I'm not really willing to play this Chrome Box. And so if I use this 2 mana to play the Snoop and this mana to play the Torch Courier, then I don't have any mana to play the Skirk if this gets countered. So I don't want to expose myself to that. My opponent might have just made this play after probing my hand, thinking I didn't have a second Kiki-Jiki in my deck. This deck did have Dazes in it, right? I'm not crazy. Oh, if I put the skirk first, but then my Torch Courier can get countered, so I can't make that play. Okay, we got needled again. Well, we have a way to deal with needle. It's just underneath everything. Yeah, maybe that was true. The whole point was I didn't want to play Skirk because we only had 2 uses of uncounter ability. No, I don't want to play Doomsday. I don't think I want to play a Magus because I think uncounterable is still pretty good for us. I think what I'm going to do is just play Snoop, play Torch Courier, start drawing through. If we draw the second Kiki-Jiki, we can't combo. Yeah, that's probably true. But we could probably still play a fair game or something. Yeah, I don't think I have any way of shuffling. So I think like we're locked into not being able to Snoop combo this game. So don't think we have a choice. So maybe I don't know. Maybe there was a better way. Also, we're now locked out of extra mana, so we can't even play Kiki until after we cast the next recruiter. But this is fine because we get to cast the recruiter off of the next Snoop. And then we can get other things. I don't know. Get like a thing that kills artifacts. A containment priest. A non-token creature would enter the battlefield. So that just stops Muxus. Like if we get a Trash Master, we're probably in a good spot, right? I guess we can't cast Trash Master right away. Yeah, but, I mean, the Crater Maker, like if we put the Crater Maker before the Kiki-Jiki, then we can't combo right away. Aren't we trying to combo them? Like we're not trying to play around the needle. We're trying to play our fastest combo, right? Like we can do a lot of redundancy to prevent getting hit by needle, but the idea was we're just going to try to combo them on turn 2. All right, so what we can do here is we can play a recruiter, and then we can get a prospector, and oh god, how do we do this? So what do we want? Let's get at least getting a prospector, because that lets us sack some of these terrible things. And I think we want a sniper and a crater maker and a trash master and like a Pashik Mullins. I feel like we want start with a prospector, and then we want, how much mana do I have after that? Well, I don't want it to get countered, so I don't know. Maybe we just put something that we want to draw. Bro, it's so challenging. Crash Master, Crater Maker, Twin Shot, Pashik, and just start playing Goblins, I guess. Maybe we'll play Thorn? No. Bro, I have no idea. I think I want 2 Skirk. No. All right. I'm going to take these cards, and I'm going to put a recruiter at the bottom of this, as well as Pashlik, Crater Maker, Twin, Crater Maker, Goblins. Oh, I could actually sack my Snoop. I can use my Snoop to sack Goblins because it's a mana ability. All right, that's pretty funny. Oh, I can. This one's probably turned off though, right? Yeah. So maybe I was supposed to put the Crater Maker next. Should I play a Chrome Mox? Because I don't need 2 Kiki Jikis, right? Probably should play a Chrome Mox. I don't think I care about Thorn, though. Okay, I'm just going to pass again. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to lose, but I haven't really figured out how we're going to win either. I think this looks pretty winning to me. My opponent can have Force of Will. I'm not at liberty to just cast these things willy-nilly. And even if I blow up Needle, what's that do? I don't really care about Needle anymore because I can't Kiki combo. So I want to just get a bunch of creatures in play, get a Trash Master, have a big board, be able to kill constructs. That's my new plan. I don't think unlocking my Snoop is even going to get us anywhere. Because I already used all my Kikis. That's why you have 2 Kikis in the deck so that you can still combo. All right, so my opponent's going to only make 1 construct, and then they're probably going to get like another Needle or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a Lotus so they can like... Wait, do we beat... You should beat Luris because we have Crater Makers. No. Needle on Trash Master would be good for us. Needle on Crater Maker is worse. But we do have a Twin Shot as well, so I think it's fine. So next turn I could cast Trash Master, sacking Torch Courier. I don't know if I even want to sack any of my goblins to make mana. What did I put underneath this thing? Is it Crater Maker Twin Shot? So I could play Crater Maker, sack, play Twin Shot. If my opponent plays another Saga, we'll try to resolve a Magus. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what this deck. It's got a lot of cards. It's a BPK deck. That's all you can say. It makes my brain hurt. If we can actually... I can just resolve a Kiki Jiki. Isn't that good? I can like Kiki Jiki Crater Maker and just like shoot something every turn. All right, there's a Saga. I can't resolve a Magus, and if they have a Force, I guess. Are they gonna? They should get Luris, right? Get Luris, bring back Luris, play Lotus. But I can kill the Luris with the Crater Makers that are in my pile. That's so bad for me. Holy shit, that draw is so bad for me. That draw is really bad for me. What? Did I just get hard cast archive trapped? I'm gonna lose all of my interactive creatures? Alright, I guess I might lose this game. So I lost both my Trader Makers, my Trash Master, my Twin Shot, my Pashik Mullins. Pashalik Mons? Whatever, I don't care. The good news is they don't have Force of Will. So I can play a Magus of the Moon here. Though I can't stop them from playing Luris, and I'm going to lose to Luris. Man. This is so bad. Like, I can play Kiki and Recruiter, but there's no cards left in my deck that matter, right? Because I put too many of my things in the pile. Like, I don't have... All I have left is dudes. All I got left is dudes. So I can Magus this Saga away, but he has on-color Jet, on-color Pearl to cast fucking Luris. Lieutenant? I don't think I have a lieutenant. What's lieutenant? Well, he can't play Luris yet because he hasn't got it out of his hand. So the Thorn doesn't do anything. Kiki Lieutenant. I'm missing what Lieutenant is. I'm not... Lieutenant. Oh, Sling Gang. Okay. Yeah, but I can't cast Sling Gang. I can't cast Sling Gang, so I have to run my Magus in or something. Because it's not a legacy deck. Goblin Recruiter is legal. Attack with a big Muxus? Yeah, maybe that works. I gotta play faster. I have like no time left. Alright, so I play a Kiki Jiki. Watch them have drawn Force of Will blue card here. That would be so tilting, wouldn't it? Alright, so now I can Kiki Jiki this Recruiter. And I can put a Muxus on top of my library. Yeah, because I can't cast this Sling Gang. Well, I guess I could Muxus. No, but he has a Containment Priest. Okay, so I mean, these are the only cards I have left anyways, right? Well, I have a Fanatic to shoot the Containment Priest twice. What I should do is should put Snoop. I should put Snoop, and so I can cast Snoop, Muxus, Fanatic, Recruiter, slinging. I don't know. I'm just gonna put cards on. I've lost all hope. Yeah, I want to cast like some Snoops and then play a Muxus. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to redo this again next turn. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna have to redo this again next turn. Okay, I messed that up. All right. Yeah, I know I have 3 minutes left. That's why I'm trying to play fast, but I am not succeeding very well. It's okay. So next turn I play a Snoop, and then I play a Recruiter, and I fix my top, and then I try to play a Muxus and hope it doesn't get forced. I mean, if my opponent has another Archive Trap, yeah. What's a guy gonna do? This is just Luris, bring back Lotus. I do technically have the ability to kill the Luris with Mog Fanatic, copy Mog Fanatic. Matrons play around. Oh, I'm getting Snap. Matrons play around Archive Trap. Matrons play around Archive Trap. I don't understand. You're probably right, but I'm very unfamiliar. It's uncounterable combo deck. That's the whole thing. It's a 1-card uncounterable combo deck. Oh, Matron Kiki Jiki. I see what you're saying. I see. That makes a lot of sense. So now they have... I have to kill this Luris before he starts drawing cards, though. All right, so... First I play this. And then I play a Recruiter. And then... I'm going to kill this Luris this turn before he can do more Luris things. I'm going to play a Recruiter. And then I'm going to get... I'm going to get Sling Gang, Muxus, Fanatic. And I guess... I mean, I'm going to get Archive Trapped, but whatever. That's fine. If I get Archive Trapped, it's too late. Matron... Sling Gang, Muxus, Fanatic. And then I can cast this Fanatic. Can I cast this Muxus? Maybe? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to kill this Luris. And next turn I'll play a big Muxus. And I'll give it haste. There's nothing left to search in my deck. It's just this. This is the last card of any circumstance. So this gets for each other goblin, right? So it should be big enough where I should be able to attack with it, and they just have to draw swords. One, two, three, four, five. So I can sack a Recruiter and a Torch Courier. I played this game, I would say, very poorly. But I definitely didn't play around Archive Trap. That one got me. But I did play this game very poorly, I would say. I definitely had no reason to put so many of my interactive pieces in the pile, but I just didn't think they would go away. So I thought if I put all my pieces in the Goblin pile, then I can just play all my pieces. What just happened? Skull Clamped Stoneforge? Sure. Oh, so I can't even... All right, whatever. I don't have another plan. Even if this plan is bad, I have to do it. They're gonna draw 2 cards every turn if we do this. Oh, is this a May? It's not a May. Hold on, I need to shuffle my library. I should have made the thing first and sacked it to make the mana. I didn't think about that. I lost some cards. I don't have any. This is the play. We're going in. I can get a bunch more goblins next turn, but they're gonna draw so many cards each turn. I don't know. What is this? No, you're just blocking, right? So what do I have left? I have Matron still. I mean, if they ever draw swords, I lose, right? I guess they can draw snap swords too because there's Pearl and a Sapphire. I wish I had a Trash Master. If I had a Trash Master in play, then I would just be like making something every turn and sacking it. Is a Lion's Eye Diamond in this deck? This deck is wild. This deck is absolutely wild. Why? 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 All right. I can see. You got me. I need to try to win a game in a minute and a half. There's so many creatures. You're a creature deck. How are you playing balance in this deck? How is there a balance in this deck? Why is the blue white weenie deck playing balance? I'm gonna bring in another Trash Master, and I'm gonna bring in this Chrome Mox because I'm gonna try to combo faster. I'm just gonna try to combo on turn 2 uncounterable. That's my plan. I don't know if I can do it fast enough, but BK might concede if I have the win, or I get archive trapped and whatever. All right, I have a minute. I gotta go. Man, what a crazy game of Magic the Gathering that was. I was not prepared for anything that Brian threw at me. No. Oh god, why do I even have Red Elemental Blast in my deck? That looks so bad. No. Yes. I guess. They kept a 7-card hand. Oh my god, we're dead. Okay. I guess his hand doesn't do anything. Time Walk what? Oh, you drew Merchant Scroll as the first. Oh, wait, I have a mental misstep. Oh. Ho. Brian Kelly's so good, though. I didn't. It's whatever. Library? Okay. I mean, I don't have any red mana, but, you know, and they have balance. I don't know. It's good vintage. Doomsday? This is just gonna get Luris, and then they're gonna get Luris Black Lotus, I guess. I need red mana. Okay. All right. Well, now they have no white mana. I don't have time to think about this. Probably shouldn't even be doing it. I got Archive Trap. They top decked Archive Trap. All right, we're on attack mode. Oh my god. We got Archive Trap. That's funny. I could recruit her again, but I just need to attack. That's all I have left. I don't think I have enough time. I should probably just turn off all stops and attack all. I don't feel like turning off all stops. I'm just going to try to attack all twice. Judge is familiar. Can I click fast enough to fucking play Twin Shot post-combat here? Nope, I can't. I'm 1 second too short. Ah, Brian. Brian, come on, Brian. You're dead. Ah. I shouldn't have played the Twin Shot. I would have had to attack twice. The amount of times I've conceded to Brian when he's about to lose. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. All right, so we definitely won that match. Magus of the Moon looked really good here against my opponents, Library of Alexandria, Tolarian Academy, Tundra, balance thing. I probably was supposed to turn off all my stops, and I probably could have won that game, but that's okay. We won in our hearts, and that's what matters. All right, we're back for round 3. It's been a tough fought 6 games of Magic. We're learning a lot, making mistakes, but we got some sweet ones, so let's keep battling. I don't think this hand is particularly strong, but I don't think it's a mulligan either. Ancient Tomb. Containment Construct. Okay, so is this like a Bazaar Shops deck? We have a nice answer to that in Goblin Trashmaster. We also have a nice answer in Win the Game. So... Oh. Okay. So I think what I would like to do here is just play Snoop. Play Chrome Box off of Matron. And play Snoop. And then next turn we can win if they do nothing. Yep, Bazaar of Baghdad. It's pretty sweet. This was a really fun video. If you haven't gone back and watched last week's league match with the Brittlesmith deck we put together, that's really fun. Containment Construct, Bazaar of Baghdad is real nice. Okay, we got Bridge from Below, Oval Chase, Daredevil, and Rootwalla. So actually, 3 cards that do not play very well with Containment Construct, which is pretty funny. Because you don't want to put the Daredevil in exile, and you don't want to put the Bridge in exile, and you don't want to put the Rootwall in exile. So that's, I guess, a little unlucky. Or a little lucky. Like, I mean, there are cards that are good with Bazaar. It's kind of... Okay, Mem Knight, bring back Daredevil. Okay, all right, I like that. I like that. That's sweet. All right, so you're dead? Looks like you're dead. Oh, and a hollow one. Oh, and a hollow one. Even if you weren't dead, you look pretty dead. I guess we could get 4. It doesn't look like my opponent's playing a Force of Will deck, though. So I'm just going to do Kiki Jiki and another Recruiter. So Recruiter, Kiki, and then I got lots of Snoops. All right, so another turn 2. Our deck looks pretty good when we went on turn 2. So whoever was asking how this Legacy deck won a Vintage Challenge, this is how. It's the card Goblin Recruiter with the card Snoop, with the card Kiki Jiki. You would go Kiki Recruiter Sling Gang to show the win con. Oh yeah. I mean, isn't it more fun to just click the win con? It only takes like 20 seconds. Kind of nice. Feels good. Yeah, I guess that makes sense though. That would be maybe a smart play to try to get them to concede. I don't know. It's not a very slow combo. It's like I comboed there in less than a minute, right? It's kind of sweet. All right, so my opponent is playing what is my opponent playing? My opponent is playing a containment construct based graveyard. I would assume Leyline is still good. It actually works pretty well against the containment construct because the containment construct only triggers when it goes into the graveyard, and it would never go into the graveyard if there's a Leyline in the Void in play. I would suspect Fury is good. I don't know about... I would think another Trash Master and Crater Maker and Needle for Bazaar are all good. Thorn looks bad. Misstep looks bad. Probe doesn't look necessary. Pash looks probably not necessary. I would say we don't really want to be playing the Lackey Muxus plan. And that leaves us with one less Matron. Sure. Seems reasonable. Can't we just win and not worry about their grave? But I mean, it's not like we boarded out pieces of our deck that were part of us winning the game with combo, right? We boarded out Lackey, Mux. Like, we didn't board out our combo. We boarded out a Thorn. We boarded out Lackeys, Probe, Misstep. Like, we didn't board out the combo. We can still win on turn 1 and turn 2, or turn 2. Sorry, turn 2. But also we have just better pieces. I mean, it's like kind of a free roll to put in a bunch of cards that make their deck not function, right? No, we cut Lackey. This is different. It's Legacy, it's all about Lackey. Vintage is not about Lackey. That's a pretty powerful start. Lotus, Containment, Construct, Bazaar. Two Root Wallas and an Emerald. Okay, so you got Root Waller, Emerald coming in. This card's really cool, but I'm not convinced it's any good. Yeah. I mean, a year ago when we played Goblins, Lackey Muxus was very good. There were just less creatures. Another one? Yeah, I don't think this card is actually good, but it's a very interesting and cool card, which I do like. So my opponent just played a bunch of very small creatures, and I'm going to turn off their Bazaar. And kill them, I guess. Can I just kill them? If I go Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox, get a Recruiter, and then next turn I can go Recruiter, Kiki. I think we can kill them. So I go Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox off of Magus. And then I get a recruiter. And then on the next turn, I have 4 colorless and 2 red. I can go recruiter for Snoop. I don't have enough red mana. I can go recruiter for Snoop, play a prospector, sack matron and prospector to play Snoop. I'm going to be 1 red mana short. So I don't think something is that. I don't think that works. Well, I will get 1 unknown card. Oh, you're right. I can't get to the Snoop because it's okay, you're right. I think I'm just gonna play a Magus. And then we'll deal with the board later. I think I'm just gonna play a Magus. And then this blocks nothing actually. Blocks nothing. That's kind of an issue. And then we'll play a matron, and then we'll play something big. I don't know. Maybe that's not actually going to work out in our favor here. I actually can't block anything in the battlefield because they hit Emerald. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, actually, Magus would be good if they didn't have Emerald because I would be able to block Root Wallas. So I definitely should just play Matron. And what can should I just get a Trash Master? Does that give me big enough? I can get a Twin Shot. That's a 2/3. That's probably winning. Feels silly. Well, I guess they have Root Wallas are 3/3s. It's weird that this card doesn't do split damage. I mean, we should be fine if we just do this. Oh, trash. Yeah, but you always have to sack something, though. I'm not sure. I kind of like the idea of just playing Snoop and playing off the top. I don't know how much time do I have here. I guess I don't have that much time. That's bad. This looks pretty bad. So I just block both Root Wallas. That way I get rid of one. This could go really badly, though. There's a lot of bricks. Maybe I was supposed to just get the Twin Shot, kill... Interesting. I could have gotten Muxus. Maybe I was supposed to get Muxus? They just let both of them trade? What is that? Red creatures you control. Red creature spells cost 1 less. Whenever you cast a creature, you may discard a card. Cool. Cool. This is a special. All right, we only got 1 card there. I think they should have pumped, though. This is oh god, cast Daredevil. Put a bridge in the yard. Okay. Yeah, that's sweet. It's pretty cool. Oh, cast Ballista. Loop back a Daredevil. Get a zombie. This is like a modern deck. It's beautiful. How dare I think that I had enough firepower to fight this game? I should have gone for. I mean, I could still draw Kiki Jiki off the top and win, right? Oh no, I can still draw Recruiter off the top and win. So the game is not over, but we are in trouble. We are in trouble for sure. I think getting rid of the bridge is not even good. I'll just take 2. Yeah, we have like what? 3 matrons, 4 recruiters, or 4 recruiter. Like we have so many hits. And we missed and lost. Yeah, I think that the Snoop plan was fine. I think we just got a little unlucky. We had a lot of ways to win here. We had a lot of ways to win. That's kind of gross. And like, it wasn't even just like, we could have even drawn random other creatures as well. We could just cast them. I think the way the line we chose in this game was fine. I don't know. Maybe we should have just gone Recruiter, Snoop, Torch Courier, Kiki Jiki. Would we just have had enough? We might have just had enough if we had gone for the combo route, like the full slow combo. I wonder if we're supposed to bring in Pulverize. I don't think so. I'm just going to make sure they attack with 4 here. Yeah, that's true. I don't really want to play that kind of game. I kind of wanted to just combo kill them. I think I may have just made a mistake and thinking I could grind. Nope. Nope. I do need mana to cast spells. They kept... Oh, they mulliganed. Okay, it's slow, but they're on a mulligan, so... I don't think they have counter magic, but... I guess I can play fetch land to play around Wasteland. I could actually go basic. It's probably even better. No, I think I'm just gonna go basic. I don't think I need uncounterable. This is just a hanger backwalker. Okay. Yeah, my opponent's deck, when it doesn't do the Bazaar thing, is a little anemic. Probably should fetch now. Ugh. I guess my deck, when it doesn't do the thing, is also similar. So I'm gonna do Torch Courier and Snoop and Kiki Jiki and another Recruiter. And then I go Recruiter, Kiki, Torch Courier, Snoop. And then they die. Oh. I need to respond to that soon. If they play a Walking Ballista, we do have to wait a turn. And by wait a turn, yeah, we have to wait a full turn. Walking Ballista would be pretty annoying. Maybe I should have brought in Null Rod. We have to wait more than a turn, actually, because we're going to lose our recruiter. Sheesh. I mean, I think it's all fine, but we have to do like an end step, make a bunch of Kikis on the next turn. Yeah. We did play around this. We do have a something that does beat this. We do lose our recruiter, though. Does that matter? Don't believe that matters. So, Crater Maker kills a colorless non-land permanent. So we can kill this Walking Ballista. I can actually save some life here too. Block and destroy this Ballista. So we lose our recruiter. Next turn we play a Snoop and a Torch Courier, and then I give it haste on their end step, and then I make infinite tokens on their end step. As long as they don't have another Walking Ballista, we actually played a line that beats what they had, which is kind of cool. We would also win without haste because there's a recruiter underneath, so I could make infinite and then play a recruiter and fix it, right? I believe that's true. All right, cool. So yeah, I was just gonna make an infinite amount of Kikis on this end step and then untap and attack them. Why would I not make just infinite number of them? I don't understand. I'm an actual twin 'em. Attack with my dudes. All right, that was dope. Do it again. So yeah, at the end of that last game, we could have made one token on my, give it haste, make one token on my end step. It lasts until their end step, and on their end step, we use the token to make infinite tokens. And that would beat removal. Interesting. Very cool. All right. Round 4. What do I got? This hand looks bad. Why does it beat removal? No, because so my opponent doesn't have instant speed removal. They have Walking Ballista. So if you make a one copy on my end step, I have an untapped copy of Snoop. And so if they were to play a 2 damage Walking Ballista, they can't kill both the real Snoop and the fake Snoop. So the fake Snoop at the end of turn makes infinite Snoops to kill my opponent, and my Snoop on my upkeep makes infinite Snoops to kill my opponent. just a different way because I have a recruiter underneath my Kiki Jiki? No. Because if you respond to Kiki Jiki, they'll all go away at their end step. Right? I think Goblin's onto something. My EOT, I activate and I get a Snoop tapped and a token Snoop untapped. And then on their turn, they can't stop me, even if they draw removal. Because on their end step, I have a token that makes infinite tokens. So they have to kill that. But if they do kill that, then my real Stoop on my upkeep makes infinite tokens. If I were to keep Snoop untapped and they drew Ballista, and Ballista during their combat, I can make infinite tokens, but they're all going to die and they'll go away. So it actually beats a single Ballista, not like 4. I think they had enough mana. I think they had 8 mana though. So if they had 8 mana, it was not going to beat that. But yeah. With the trigger for them to leave, you can just make more tokens. Yeah, I guess that's true. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's actually irrelevant. Anyways, I don't know. This hand has turn 1 Magus of the Moon, so can't be that bad, right? I just go Lotus Magus, right? There's no downside or upside of doing any other ways of this. I guess I could go Ancient Tomb, Lotus, Magnus, and then I can still play Courier. I guess that's the upside. No, I could still do that post-com anyways. All right, I'm just going to go Lotus Magus. Cool. Also a 1/1 haste. Also, what's the... He rages. Raging Goblin. Power creep, man. Poor Raging Goblin. All right, well, time to find out how good this Magus... Oh, okay. All right, you got a monkey. I'm just going to play Snoop here. I don't need to get in. If there's a Kiki on top, it doesn't actually do anything. Well, we actually... Oh, Force. Okay. You think they drew Force? Or you think they just didn't think that this Magus was worth forcing? Interesting. You have Lightning Bolt as well? No, you have Key. Okay, so then you probably only have 1 Lightning Bolt in your deck tops, just like Grixis Tinker. They should have like very little things to do through a Magus on the Moon. Oh, they made it so it can't be blocked. That is ridiculous. That is so crazy. Well, I guess I got punished pretty hard for not killing the monkey. guess I can't cast the... I wanted that recruiter. All right, I'm gonna leave this Torch Courier back to make them use the mana again, and then I'll twin shot it. Unfortunately, they have found a way to make blue mana, which is really bad for me, because now they can cast Tinker. So I kind of need to get rid of that treasure token somehow. I don't know how. Because now they can Tinker for Time Vault. I definitely wanted to be able to play that, but this also works, I guess. You have another monkey? Oh, that's a bold play. No. Opponent! I would never, ever make that play. You need that blue mana. You cannot be casting Expressive Iteration there. That was the greediest thing I've ever seen. That was so greedy. How can you ever cast Expressive Iteration there? Oof, wow. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, the turn 1 Magus has been very good. There's no shot we ever win this game without a Magus, so... I like this Magus. This looks good. That's the whole innovation we're testing today is the Magus worth losing your Black Splash? That is a lot of mountains. Whew. All right, okay. That was for a game that was kind of one-sided, that was pretty interesting. Okay, so my opponent is playing Grixis Tinker. I want to bring in Null Rod, and I want to bring in Red Elemental Blast, and I want to bring in... I guess that's it. Guess that's it. This doesn't feel like a Pashalik matchup. What else do we want to board out? Yeah, it can. Don't know how many we actually want, though. Like, we do have a Trash Master and a Creator in the main. Do we want a Thorn on the draw? Maybe not. I just think Thorn's bad. I kind of want to cut Thorn from the deck. I just think this card's not very good. This is 2022. I think we're past the Thorn part of our lives. If I had to make a change, I would definitely cut Thorn from the deck. I'm probably going to cut it after we do our league. This is like a relic of the past. I said a similar thing to Stu. Stu was like, we should unrestrict Thorn so that decks can play 4 Thorn. And I'm like, that deck is just not good. Any deck playing 4 Thorn is just not good at all. I should do this. What should you play instead? You can play more Goblins. Maybe a second Twin Shot Sniper. I like the idea of playing 2 Twin Shot Snipers. I had to cut one, though. Well, yeah. I mean, shops would play 4 Thorn. I'm more talking about like the unpowered, White Eldrazi creature-based Thorn decks that people think would exist, but don't actually ever exist. This hand is slow, but I kind of think it's worth playing versus my opponent's deck. Maybe it's not, because if they just crack for an island, it's not good enough. Yeah. Oh, wait, didn't crack for an island? Oh, we're just getting tinkered? Oh. Well, that's bad. Well, that's good. I can chump that forever, I guess. Not... I guess that's a reason not to fetch an island. Maybe I wasn't supposed to keep this hand. I just thought like turn 2 Magus and then go into like recruiter combos seemed good to me. Monkey. So is this actually Breach? Or is it just Grixis Tinker with Lelia? They still have nothing. I'm gonna die. I think I have to turn these into a... This thing murders you. Wow, that's a quick clock. I had no idea how fast that clock was. Turn 1 Lelia is... Wow, okay. Maybe this is not even close to fast enough. There's white in this deck? Okay, I have no idea what's happening on the other side of the battlefield. Can't Red Elemental Blast that. So I'm going to play a Matron here. Because I want to chump, but I don't want to lose my recruiter. I guess I can lose my recruiter if I have a Matron. No, I won't have enough mana. What do I want to do? How do I get out of this? If I just assume that I play a creature every turn and block, and they just have maybe counter spells. So I can play a recruiter because I have blast up. That's probably the best play. But then I can't draw any more mana. So if I play a recruiter here, do I just go for the full combo here? Guess so. Well, let's think about this. I have to chump with recruiter. So I don't have that to combo next turn. So even if I went Snoop, Courier, Kiki, I wouldn't have a... Well, what if I go Snoop, Skirk, Prospector? No, I won't have anything. I don't think we want to go Muxus Pile. Why don't I just go Torch Courier? And then I can block with Torch Courier. Or why don't I just play Prospector? I can block with Prospector. And then on the next turn, I can just go Kiki Jiki, and I have a Matron at the end. Oh, Matron doesn't do it. So maybe if I go Snoop, Lackey, block with Snoop, attack with Lackey, put in a Muxus Pile, and just put the combo in the Muxus Pile. Okay. So I need more than Snoop Lackey. I need Snoop, Lackey. No, I have to draw my Muxus. Yeah, no, so I need Snoop, Lackey, Muxus, and my 5-card Muxus Pile. Okay. This does mean I'll be red elemental. Oh, and Ruxus is in my hand. Snoop, Lackey, and a 5-card pile. This does mean that I won't have the ability to hold up Blast. Okay. Okay. So I do Snoop and Lackey, and then in my Muxus pile is another Snoop. No, I'm not playing Chalice at all. I think Chalice is bad. I do want to cut Thorn though. I do want to cut Thorn. Torch Courier, Recruiter, Snoop, Torch Courier, Recruiter, and 2 more. So Prospector and doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Trash Master. Well, I think Chalice and Thorn are both batted in this deck, and they're both restricted. So I want to put Trash Master, Recruiter, Prospector, Snoop, or Search Courier, Snoop, Lackey, Snoop. Go. I guess if they have a bolt, I have to hold both back. It's probably fine. Thorn is like a relic of the past. It's just not good anymore in these kind of decks. It's too slow. I think Chalice is like more acceptable, but I would play Chalice in the sideboard if you want it. Like I would just board it in on the play versus Moxen deck. I'm gonna get unblockable again. How is this gonna happen twice? This happens twice? We got unblockable killed again. All right, well. I spent all that time making a really cool pile, and doesn't matter, I guess. Sad day. They had Basic Island on top. Jeez. Okay. Oh, that is frustrating. Okay. Well, we learned some things making that pile. That's cool. I'm just gonna run it back. That was interesting. I mean, Lelia, I didn't think Lelia was going to be good enough. It's 6 cards, but it's 5 goblin. Oh, no. Oh, it's 5 mana or less. Yes, 6 cards. Thank you. I think I always think it's 5, but it's 6. I was struggling to find a 5th card, so I don't think it was going to be a huge deal, but it definitely does matter sometimes when you make your piles because you need it to be a certain number. It's been a very interesting league. Definitely could be a higher record if I was better at Magic. Deck's tough. Lots of stuff's happening. I mean, it's pretty hard to play one of these decks against Brian Kelly, who's just going to hit you with a random archive trap. Yeah, I like this. I like this. So I think I play Skirk to play around. I actually don't care about Ragavan. I'm just going to hold up and blast. On color. On color, okay, sure. Oh boy. So if they have the key, oh yeah, I guess it does kind of do that. Oh, never mind. Everything's free. This game is so easy. Yeah, I probably should have played Skirk. You're right. I always forget that. Yeah, this game was. I mean, this is the most ridiculous draw because now I can play Null Rod with Blast backup. I'm so well. I didn't even have to use Blast. Okay, sure. I was like debating whether I was going to play Null Rod so I could wait until I had Red Elemental Blast backup, and then wait. I have the perfect emote for this. Where's the blast emotes? I know not many of you are subbed anymore, but come on. There should be some blasts. Needle. You got it, homie. So what do we want to draw? Like land Magus of the Moon? Or just land, yeah, land plus Magus of the Moon, maybe? We get to twin shot a Ragavan. No, actually, we don't even care about Ragavan with a Null Rod in play. Yeah, naming Skirk Prospector, which is a mana ability, not the strongest play. Should have just named Snoop. I'm just gonna play another mountain. Cashing Ragavan's pretty bad for them, so I'm not even worried about it. And if I was, I could just twin shot it. Okay, got all colors of mana here. Wonder if we're just supposed to play the sniper for beats. This magic card, huh? I'm definitely happy we put the Fanatic in our deck. I guess I'm just gonna play this twin shot. Yeah, our deck does have a Badlands, yes. And also has 4 caverns. But if we draw our Magus beforehand... Alright, well, if you're gonna do... nothing... Yeah, the Sling Gang is very awkward in this deck. That's why I didn't want to play 2 Sling Gangs, and I switched to 1 Sling Gang, 1 Fanatic. This card's very good, but right there it was just pew pew pew. I think we have to beat down while we have them locked out of doing relevant things. This card will definitely help us clock our opponent if we can. Are we gonna get tinkered here? Oh yeah, of course we're getting tinkered here. Good thing I've got this card that they think we can't activate. Little did they know. Sorry, friend. I had it the whole time. Pew, 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 pew. Blast them. No tinkers in this house. Cavern of Souls. Matron? Sure. My opponent's deck doesn't play Days. It's got a sagas and stuff. I was thinking I was just gonna get Trash Master. Recruiter's like 2 turns, right? Like if I get Recruiter, I can't play it till next turn. Next turn I play Recruiter, Snoop, you know, Torch Courier, Kiki. Whereas they're going to be at 13 if I play a Trash Master next turn. They take 5 and they go to 8 and then they die on the next turn anyways. And I also have some built-in protection. I think that makes sense. This is the same amount of turns and is better against things like Misstep and I guess this could be Lelia. That would be, I don't know. This is definitely worse versus, it's not even that bad versus Lelia. It's worse versus, I guess, a single removal spell. I guess the other one's pretty bad against a single removal spell as well. Is this Mystic Sanctuary? No, there's no way there's a Mystic Sanctuary in the Saga deck, right? I hope not. Just gonna play this. I got forced. Sure. So you go to 9. It's close. Another, wow, 2 expressive iterations? Even Saga itself is pretty good here. They're gonna go to 7 and play a Lelia. I don't know what this deck is. It's a looks like it's a Jeskai Tinker. I don't know what's happening. It's a very interesting deck. Jeskai Tinker, I guess. But like this attack doesn't do anything besides get the bad cards out of their deck. So if we draw a Cavern, do we win? I think we win, right? We draw a Cavern. Didn't draw a Cavern. It kind of depends on how many turns you're doing. Like if you need to give your Snoop haste, then you need 3 red manas. But you can like play with 2 red mana by getting a Skirk and sacking something. If you like, it all depends on like how many goblins you have in play, how long because a lot of times you like play Snoop first, then you play Recruiter after. In which case you don't need any more mana. You only need 2 mana. But if you're playing like turn 1 Recruiter, then you need 3 red mana on turn 2. Because you don't want to sack the Recruiter. Because the Recruiter is the last part of the Kiki Jikis. You Kiki Jiki all Snoops, and then you Kiki Jiki 1 Recruiter to put the Sling Gang on top. So. This is a weird game of Magic. I guess it's technically not over, but my opponent now needs something. Okay, Monkey Block does do it. Accessor Recall, bad card. You're not really splashing for Sling Gang because you're not actually supposed to be casting Sling Gang. Yeah, there's Mog Fanatic, but you're not really splashing for this. You can play all mountains, and we pretty much are playing all mountains. Like, this deck is no longer playing Vamp and Demonic. It's playing, like, Magus of the Moons instead. Like, you have 4 caverns, so Oh, I guess that's true. We do have the lackey as well. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Like, you're always playing 4 caverns. Like, it's not like you don't want to be casting the Sling Gang ever. You want to just be in your library at all times. But no. I don't want to splash at all. Like, the previous iterations of this deck that I played, splash black for Vamp and Demonic. I always find I haven't been very happy with like the small ancestral splash decks because the mana base matters a lot in Vintage. There's so many things attacking mana bases right now. That's why I was kind of suspect about the whole Ancient Tomb thing, but the Magus has been quite good, so. Got him. Like, I've definitely used to splash Ancestral in non-blue decks a lot. Like, I even splashed Ancestral and Time Walk in Hogak, but I'm not sure. It kind of depends. Like, the original version has like 6 basics in it. Like, I'm not even sure you're supposed to play this Badlands at all. And once you have a Magus in play, it's pretty hard to get wastelanded, right? I don't know. I'm still evaluating how good the tombs are, but anyways, thank you for the raid, Jarvis. I hope you had a great stream. We are currently 4 matches in with this challenge-winning Goblins list. I like some sweet innovations that are happening in the lists, and so I'm checking them out. Hope you have had a good stream and have a good rest of the week. Let's get the next queue going here. All right, here we are, 5th and final round of this Vintage League with Goblins. It's been going pretty well. It's deck's hard, deck's fun, deck's interesting, which is all things that I like. This hand is something. Well, I've almost cast Fury once this league, so I think Fury sounds better to me. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure this is the hand we want to keep, but we do have turn 1 Recruiter. We are on the draw. I just think our red mana could come out to bite me. Yeah, it's definitely not ideal to run Chrome, but the deck is very red mana intensive. You do need to hit a lot of red, which is why I've been worried about these Ancient Tombs. Like, I think this hand is a lot better if it's a mountain, right? Because we can just go mountain, Snoop, untap, Recruiter, Kiki Jiki combo. So if we went turn 1 Matron and got Skirk Prospector, and then we play, I don't know, like, we're still like multiple turns away, right? And we not uncounterable. I think this hand is just like not great, and I would rather, if this was a mountain, wouldn't I be so happy though? Just play turn 1 Snoop, turn 2 Recruiter. That's why I don't know. I'm not sure about this tomb. I'm gonna mulligan this hand though. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. This is only good against certain decks, but at least it's doing something. I don't think hasting the lackey is a good play here. I think I would rather just keep all of my gas. I immediately got punished for that. Jeez. Okay. Yes, I immediately was punished for not keeping the haster. That's pretty funny. Oh man, I'm so silly. Consider. So we're just playing Doomsday. They put a sapphire to the bottom. Does that mean I'm dying? Hasting Lackey is terrible with the Muxus? What are you talking about? I can't imagine we're getting another turn, so Doomsday is too broken for us to get another turn here. Unless they don't have a Dark Ritual and they go... Well, why didn't they keep Sapphire then? Well, Hasting Lackey... What? Okay, maybe it's not Doomsday. Hasting Lackey was pretty bad when I didn't have a Muxus to put in. But... Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I assume they're on Doomsday and just have one Consider in their deck. Now, I really, really, really wish I could put this Magus of the Moon in play. But I guess if I hit the one Prospector, I can. How many things? We're going to hit all lands, aren't we? We hit Snoop, Recruiter. So, does this win? So, if I recruit a Torch Courier to the top, play a Torch Courier, give Snoop haste, recruit a Kiki Jiki to the top, that wins. As long as my Torch Courier resolves, I think. So I should put a Skirk Prospector above a Torch Courier, above a Kiki. No, just putting Kiki on top does not work because this does not have haste. So it should just be Skirk, Courier, Kiki. That's what we're going to do. Well, the onboard Kiki is not an infinite combo. It's only the Snoop with a Kiki on top that's an infinite combo. So what are you talking about, the onboard Kiki? Like, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So I just have it both ways. I see what you're saying. I can make... Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I've never done that before. That's cool. So yeah, I don't need these things. But I guess it doesn't really matter either way or hurt either way. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I've never done that before. This plays around something, right? No? Like Fatal Push, maybe? I mean, if they waited too long or something. No, this plays around removal. That's what this does. This plays around Fatal Push, right? Because if they push at any point, I have this Kiki to beat them. So I think this is the optimal line. So, yeah, we got Skirk, Torch, because we could play them both. Well, they screwed up. They were supposed to counter... If they had Mental Misstep and Fatal Push... If they had Mental Misstep and Fatal Push, that would have beaten us, right? Because if they counter the Torch Courier and then when I go to combo, they push the Snoop. Well, yeah, fair enough. They're not going to have removal because of after a Lackey hit them. Yes. I'm just thinking about other times that this could come up, right? I can sack the Lackey to... I'm learning. These are new cards for me. Not new cards for me, because I have played this similar deck before, but not cards I play very often. All right, so we actually snuck a game 1 versus Doomsday. I don't really know how that happened. I guess my opponent just drew bad cards or something. We have 2 Mindbreak Traps and 2 Red Elemental Blasts. And that's it, I guess. That looks pretty bad to me. All right, well, we don't need Twin Shot, and we don't need Pass Shalik, and we don't need like a Trash Master or a Matron. Null Rod is like normally not enough, but oh, Opposition Agent. Fuck yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. We didn't show the Magus, though, so that's nice. I mean, we have Crater Maker and Twin Shot. Yeah, it's not ideal matchup, I would say. I think we still want to keep in Muxus. I'm just going to trim some Matrons, I guess. That seems reasonable. Still want 2 of every combo piece so that we can't... I think I'm just going to trim 3 Matrons and play a Null Rod. Yeah, this hand slaps. I'm gonna play turn 1 Snoop. Yeah, so we play turn 1 Snoop, and then if we get to the next turn, we just play Recruiter and kill them. If we get to go to turn 2, my opponent could easily kill us on turn 2 as well. I mean, they probably should have countered Chrome Box if they had a choice. Mystical. That can't be good for us. Fatal Push. They're not killing us. So we can... Oh, we lost our Torch Courier this way, though. So now we're 2 turns away from killing them. Maybe that was a mistake then. Maybe I was supposed to keep. But if I used a Recruiter to find a Snoop, then I would still need another Recruiter post Snoop. Did I make a mistake? What can we even do here? Nothing fast. Well, no, I kept 2 recruiters so that 1 recruiter could find a Snoop if they got pushed. That was like I played around what the reason I kept 2 recruiters is because of this exact line. I'm just trying to figure out if there was something better I could have done. I want to fetch now so that I don't get opposition agented. And I don't think there's any matron target here that's... Well, I can just matron for a Snoop, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's probably just better. Because I don't... Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to do that because I can get ritual. I should not have fetched. I should not have fetched. I could have gotten ritual opposition agented. Okay. No. Recruiter for Snoop means I have to give my Snoop haste. And I can't do that uncounterably with even with the Torch Courier. Even with the Torch Courier in my hand, I couldn't do it uncounterably. So... Well, I don't want a matron there because I think like it's pretty bad if they had Dark Ritual Agent. Oh. Oh. This is also... Yeah, okay. I should have not played Recruiter. Okay, you're right. I should not have played Recruiter if I thought they had it. So that's interesting. So I just go Snoop Kiki here, right? No, no, no. Yeah, I can still go Snoop Kiki Fanatic, right? And then if I play Kiki, I still, on my upkeep, I can still make 1,000,000 tokens. Yeah, I probably should have played Matron, not Recruiter. But, I mean, I don't think I'm beating an opposition agent anyways. Two Snoops and a Kiki? Okay, sure. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I should have played Matron here and gotten Snoop off it. I think that's better that... Or I could have played Matron and gotten Twin Shot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have probably done Matron for Twin Shot, and then on the next turn, I can go Recruiter uncounterable with uncounterable Twin Shot. It would take me... It does take me an additional turn to combo off, though. So that might mean I'm not supposed to play around Opposition Agent at all, and I am just supposed to... All right, it doesn't matter. We're probably going to die. Ugh. All right. The better Doomsday deck. I should also put the sling underneath the Kiki, so if they agent post recruiter, it doesn't matter. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that. That was bold. I didn't beat Red Elemental Blast. All right, running back. My opponent took a time off to kill our thing and still murdered us on the next turn. Man, Doomsday is so broken. All right, I have this stupid Sling Gang Lieutenant. Oh my god, it's so dumb. All right, if I hit a red card, is that even good? Is that even good? All right, I'll try. I think my opponent's going to have a hard time winning if I can play a Magus on turn 1, so it's probably worth. Why would you Street Wraith first? Am I getting misstepped? All right. Brutal. So I can play an uncounterable Magus on turn 2. Okay. Maybe they'll fetch an Underground Sea. They didn't fetch. That is unfortunate. I can play an uncounterable Sling Gang first. And just hope my Mind Break Trap's good enough. Or should I just name... Let's see if this gets countered. All right, I'm going to try this line. I'm not confident in this line, but... Basic island off the... Oh, just a basic island, eh? Okay. Dark Ritual, Doomsday? No. Scush. I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't go uncounterable Magus. Maybe I was still supposed to go uncounterable Magus. I probably was. All right, how about Cavern of Souls off the top? I hate this game sometimes. I mean, they can... Yeah, I probably was supposed to. I mean, they still have to have a force right now. If they don't have a force, they're still probably screwed. Wait, do they die to Cavern now? They have Fluster in their deck still? Oh, they got a Fluster out of their hand. How much do I drain for? 3? Wait, they're passing? They're not going to be able to win, right? I think we got it. I'm pretty sure they can't win anymore. I guess they could go demonic, they could consult kill me. Is there anything we should put on top? Does anything do anything? Twin shot on top. I don't know if that's actually correct, but sounds like fun. So I'm down. We're all about fun here on this channel. Oh, I don't think we need to snoop Kiki at this point. My opponent is extremely low on life total. Oh my god, I swear if we get consult killed here. No, we're getting consult killed here. Ah, this is so sickening. This is disgusting. I hate this game. Doomsday is such a broken deck, man. Sag. Doomsday is so unfair. Oh, man. Disgusting. I think I made a mistake in that game, and I was probably supposed to just play Magus and hope they don't have crack fetch land fatal push. That was probably the real, like, I don't think the line we took was horrible, but I think just making them have the fatal push was better. How many fatal pushes do they have? 2? I think I screwed up. I think I was supposed to just play Magus. The clock is really slow, but I think it would have been better. I think Mindbreak Trap is like just the worst card. It's so bad. It never ever works. I don't know. Every time I have that card in my deck, I'm very upset with it. So, man, we played maximum games of Magic tonight. We played so many matches. And I do think that we could have done better. Like, I mean, we could have definitely won this match even without a better pilot, just playing a slightly faster or conceding earlier. And then we definitely could have won this, I think, if we had sequenced differently as well. And we were never beating this opponent with their turn 1 3-ball twice. But I feel like this league should have been a 4-1 if I was a little bit more proficient. So I'm not unhappy with how the deck performed. I just took the Thorn out. I think I want to play a second Sniper, but I'm not sure. I think this Pulverize might just be bad. We have too many stuffs in our deck. I kind of think this Badlands is also bad, which kind of makes me want to just play another fetch or another basic. I'm not sure. The problem is, like, there are just no good cards to beat Doomsday if you're not playing Flusterstorm. Like, all your answers are terrible. Archive Trap is terrible. Mindbreak Trap is terrible. It's just tons of bad cards. So I don't really know how these decks ever solve the problem of Doomsday. I just don't think they do. So I think something should be done without this mana base. I don't really see any value in this Badlands besides it getting me wastelanded. So I don't want this. Do I want a fetch? Or do I want another mountain? No, I don't want to play black. I want to just play mono red. I think you're supposed to have fetches, right? Because you're playing Snoop. So I think you're supposed to have the fetches. I know Goblins had more basics, but I think you're supposed to have more fetches. Oh, I guess that's true. They're kind of bad with Snoop as well. Yeah, maybe we don't want... How many fetches did you play? Should we just play no fetches? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Huh. Alright, I'm down to play one of each fetch. I don't have another one of these mountains. Unlucky. Hmm. I don't think you can cut a second Muxus, like you said. I think having access to Lackey Muxus is like really important. But maybe with 4 Matrons, you don't need a second Muxus. Oh, Prismatic Vista. Yeah, I guess you could play Prismatic Vista. I don't want to put 4 Prismatic Vistas in my deck, though, because I don't want to get needled. Though needles are mostly going on Snoop, so maybe it doesn't matter. Muxus was definitely good for us. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to leave the deck here for now, but there's definitely some room for tweaking. Like, there's possibly, you might want to play more Simian Spirit Guides. The upside on 4 Vistas is they don't hurt you. I don't know if that's a very high upside, to be perfectly honest, though. Like, you are on Ancient Tombs. Can we cut a Chrome Mox for a Spirit Guide? Yeah, probably. The problem is, like, Chrome Mox, like, Spirit Guide is 1 activation, but you need, like, 2 mana on turn 1 and 2 or 3 mana on turn 2. Vista does hurt? Oh. Then there's not really an upside besides I can play another individual one. So I could play so like it's better against Needle if I like play it, like if I played Vista instead of another mountain. That is an upside. Like it's a 5th red fetch land. I'd like to get more mountains for Pulverize if possible. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. I'll probably talk to the Goblin people more later. But this was a really fun stream. I had a good time. This deck is a blast, and I think this Magus route definitely adds another angle, which is great because that gives you 3 angles of attack. You have like Snoop combo, you have Turbo Magus, and you also have Muxus Lackey. So I'm actually pretty happy with this change. I was a little concerned. I'm still not sure if Tomb is the right call. Tomb is so bad with Snoop that I just really am. Maybe this is too many Tombs. I don't know the answer, but this Tomb scares me still, and I know it helps us Turbo Magnus, and maybe it's really important because we need to Chrome, like we could like Chrome Ancient Tomb Magus or something. But yeah, if you got all the way to the end of this video on YouTube, thank you. Are you subscribed to my channel? If not, you should be. It helps me grow, and I'd very much appreciate it. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're in my Twitch chat for the first time, there's a YouTube channel. It's a crazy place. It's not really that crazy, but all the videos go up on there. There's 3 years of vintage content on that YouTube channel, so definitely go check that out. And I will see you in the next one.